Hello everyone, Danielle here from Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are new here, go ahead and click that live chat button. Feel free to introduce yourself and set any request for your personal healing and well-being. We're going to get things started off by building a beautiful crystal grid exactly to all of your requests. If you are returning, welcome back and thank you for your ongoing support. And if you're watching this as a pre-recorded video, know that I am live 5 times a week and you are welcome here any of those times. But if you'd like to skip ahead to just the healing, start your journey at around the 1 hour mark or where you see the lights begin to shift. Thank you again all for being here. If you'd like to learn more about my live online Reiki certification classes, if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one distance healing or tarot reading, or if you'd like to shop my Reiki charged crystals, head on over to learnreikiphiladelphia.com to get all of the info. It is my 15-year anniversary of teaching Usui Reiki, and there will be a really significant sale going on soon. If you want to be the first to know about it, definitely keep checking the community tab here on this YouTube channel or sign up for my email newsletter. You can do that at the link in the description. So thanks again, all of you, for being here. Oh, we've got a Gertie coming off my lap. We've got a Hattie cat over here. We're definitely going to have some kitty love going on. So let's go ahead and start building that beautiful crystal grid and say hi to everyone here. Awesome. Fantastic. So we're starting off as usual. I'm still not completely unpacked, but we'll start with a little bit of copper in the shape of a spiral. Copper helps to get the optimal flow of energy going, and it helps to break through any blockages. And the spiral is sacred to healers. So I'll go ahead and begin right there in the center. Awesome. And let's go ahead and say hi to everyone. And I see JS left a request, and we'll totally get to that. Grace. And we've got, oh, your interview went well. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Melissa, welcome in. You're absolutely right on time. I'm a little late. I apologize. I was seeing clients all day and things just ran a little late. Blue Sky, Jennifer Vatsa, Patty and Key, Joanna Sparkles. Good to see you all. Chris, welcome back. Violet Integration. Lee Nico, the move went well. Thank you for asking. It's good to see you again. Lila Ray, I hope you're doing well. Gail K, welcome back. Fiat Luna, I hope you're doing well. Bev Tom, oh, it's so good to see you all. Yay. And we've got kitties. They don't know what to do with themselves when I'm out of the house for a day. I usually barely leave the house. So let's see what we've got going on. So I'm going to start from the top and get through everybody's requests to the best of my abilities, and then we will get into the healing. Camera looks a little bit cockeyed today. There we go. Awesome. So let's start building. So JS requested stones for confidence, self-trust, and joy. Oh boy, do we have a perfect stone for that. Yellow calcite. Yellow calcite helps with definitely bringing in joy. It is a bright yellow joy stone. It helps with big time confidence, everything with the solar plexus, which is your center of self-identity, personal will, stepping forward into life with your wants and desires in full notice. It also helps with trusting yourself, helping yourself to lead by desire and lead by your own will, and also is a wonderful support for boundaries. Also, really everything that you asked for is pretty much wrapped up in this stone. So we'll go ahead and put some yellow calcite out here. It's good to see you, JS. And of course, everyone always feel free to drop in early and leave your requests in. If you can't make it live, you can always catch the replay whenever you like. So yeah, and we'll keep perfecting the grid as we go. Yeah, we will keep perfecting the grid as we go. And Grace's intentions, Reiki for manifesting this new job, health, and heart healing. So let's do manifesting this job. So let's bring in some tourmalinated quartz. Tourmalinated quartz helps with grounding and releasing energy, and also helps, with breaking up really old stuck patterns and old stuck energy, especially like mental, emotional type stuff. Think of it as breaking up scar tissue in the body, on the body, and in the emotions. Also really helps with manifesting new jobs, side hustles, gigs, revenue streams, all of the above, and lots of luck. It brings lots of luck. Also really helpful for protecting travelers, particularly if you are traveling by car. So we'll go ahead and we will do our best to make this flow. Okay, so definitely there. And as far as heart healing, let's definitely bring in some rhodonite. I know that really helps with you and helps with me too. Rhodonite helps to heal the cracks of a broken heart so you can open your heart to love again. It's wonderful for the heart center, healing insecurities, moving on and healing past emotional abuse and the kind of like the emotional debris from it. Helpful for balancing yin and yang in the body as well as the lungs. Superb for allergies, autoimmune stuff, and asthma, all three of which are definitely yours truly. And yeah, wonderful for grief and just emotional healing in all ways. So let's go ahead and bring some rhodonite in. There we go. I'm sticking to my fingers. Okay, so that is rhodonite. Woo. And health in general. Let's bring in some tree agate. Sacred in Ayurveda, which is the sister science to yoga. This is thought to help balance the flow of energy throughout the entire body. And it's thought to help bring balance and harmony regardless of where your imbalances happen to be. Wonderful for health and healing and well-being on all levels. So we'll bring in tree agate. There we go. I hope you're doing well. Keep us posted on the job thing. I'm so excited. And let's see. Let me just see if anyone else has come in. Awesome. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to keep on going. So Melissa, I'm totally open to grabbing some stones for you. Unfortunately, I did just move and I'm not completely unpacked everything. And my jade is still packed. I'm super sorry. Amethyst, I definitely have. Any high vibrational crystals, please? Absolutely. Let's actually do, for amethyst, let's bring in some chevron amethyst. This is super high vibrational. And I have another idea too for you in place of jade. So let's go ahead, chevron amethyst, which is amethyst that has these lines that you'll see here that more or less make like a chevron, especially if the specimen is large enough. This can really help with intuitive channeling, intuitive connection, being aware and open and hearing and connecting with your spirit guides, your angels as well. Helps with shamanic journeying, visionary meditation type work, any kind of deep spiritual work. Also wonderful for tolerance of others, and it's thought helpful for degenerative diseases, whether it's like degenerative disc disease or something like neurodegenerative like MS, any of the above, it's perfect for them, and it is super high vibration. So we'll bring this in. So that is chevron amethyst. So there we go. And for another high vibrational stone, because unfortunately my jade is packed, let's bring in some sapphire. This is another stone that's excellent for channeling, hearing our angels, hearing our spirit guides. This is superb for channeling any kind of healing energy as well. Also great for envisioning really positive outcomes when everything is shifting and changing all around you. This helps with speedy justice. Physically, it helps support the thyroid, eyes, and ears. And it's thought to be wonderful as a support for folks that are struggling with dementia and those who love and care for them as well. We'll bring this in, but yeah, a very powerful channeling and healing energy type stone. So let's do, might have to just, let's use a tarot card to help tidy up the grid here. Let's see, I'll pick one. I got the World card. What a good card. And guess what deck I pulled from? The Philly Tarot. So we've got Danny DeVito bringing some love into us today. Isn't that lovely? So let's go ahead and there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. And so we will take these guys. So that is sapphire. This is what raw sapphire looks like. Isn't it something? And yes, there is a Philly Tarot. And yes, it is real. And yes, it is a really amazing deck. It was a gift from a student, this particular deck. All the faces from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So the world is all about culmination, reaching a pinnacle point, getting ready for your next challenge because you have kind of come to the fullness of everything that's in front of you. So I hope that helps. And Melissa also working on sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, and third eye, manifesting growth, opportunities, and abundance, along with good health for your household. Awesome. I think that I speak for all of us when I say, like, we're definitely going to get stones for all of those chakras, and I'll kind of go through them. This is definitely, sapphire is definitely third eye, solar plexus, yellow calcite. This is definitely third eye as well. And this is heart. So let's bring in some sunstone. I think that this will support your request and that of Grace. And this is orange sunstone. This helps expand our potential, our vision of our own potential, and our vision of ourselves. This helps us to be recognized and helps us to find luck as well. This is one that helps you to be seen. It helps you to kind of stand out. It's also great in marketing yourself or your business. Really helpful for bringing in any kind of career opportunities and for confidence, opportunities of all kinds, and sort of moving on to bigger, better things. Also helps to protect against exploitation around money. So that is orange sunstone. So let's go ahead and bring this in. Awesome. So there we go. And we will definitely get to all the rest of the chakras as we go through. Hey, Kanta. Awesome. So let's see what else we have. And welcome in, Melissa, by the way. And it is a beautiful evening here in Philadelphia. Absolutely blue sky. Jennifer Vatsa, intention safe travels for you and yours. Pain relief for hands and wrists. And clarity on overcoming fear and of really opening your heart. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's definitely do some pain relief for hands and wrists. Let's bring in some howlite. This helps with bones and joints. And it was the first one that jumped to mind. This also helps with, in addition to joints and bones, white howlite helps with frustration, anger, and resentment. Really difficult emotions in general. Also helpful just in general, teeth, bones, hair kind of stone. It's one of my, I feel like it's one of the most underrated kind of stones. So let's go ahead and bring this in. Whoop. So that is white howlite. There we go. And also for help opening your heart while also supporting the pain and things in your hands and wrists, let's bring in some malachite. This helps with processing deep emotional pain, anything in the heart center. So this will also support the heart chakra request that we had from, sorry, my windows are a little messed up here. This will also help with the request that we had from Melissa. Sorry about that. This really helps with the heart chakra, with processing any kind of deep pain, things that are holding you back and keeping you stuck in the heart center. Really helps to process those and kind of set you free, letting go of the past. Also helpful for inflammation, arthritis, those kinds of achy inflammation and kind of pain. Helpful for anxiety and to some extent depression, while also helping with phobias and fears. It's considered too wonderful for the liver, pancreas, and spleen, and we have been getting some requests around those. So let's bring in the malachite for sure. And safe travels for you and yours. Definitely the tourmalinated quartz is getting us there. And if they could stop jackhammering outside every day. Yeah, I know, right? Ugh. We're having a lot of that here too. Let's also bring in moonstone to help with protection during travel. This helps with connection to the lunar cycles and in general just connection to all of the cycles and rhythms and patterns of nature. Very connected with the high priestess in the tarot, in my opinion. Connection to ancient wisdom, old spiritual truths. Also wonderful for attracting love, as well as like I said, protection during travel, but women's health, deep intuitive healing, deep connection to wisdom, well-woman traditions, and intuition in general. Good at also noticing and releasing patterns, which is super helpful. So let's go ahead and bring in the moonstone back here. And sorry for the background noise there. That's just some compressors from the neighboring building. And that should help too with opening your heart as well. And also for fear, malachite is very helpful. Blue sky, epidote for your mom, pink tourmaline for you. Epidote for your mom, pink tourmaline for you, lepidolite, pneumite, indigo gabbro. We got chevron amethyst, we got moonstone. Listening to one's heart, rising above mundane struggles. You got it. Indigo gabbro is superb for working through our detrimental tendencies, like finding the ways in which we get in our own way. It's superb for shadow healing. Healing those parts of ourselves that keep us from moving forward in ways that we don't even necessarily understand. Also helps for intuition, dreams, meditation, as well as everything related to period pain, menstrual cycle stuff, and menopause. Helpful for integrating our spiritual self and our mundane self, like that spiritual connection, so that we can feel more balanced and whole. And yeah, just a wonderful stone for all of those. So let's actually go ahead and plop this right in the middle. This is a larger polished sphere of indigo gabbro. Let's go ahead and place that in the middle above the copper, and there we go. So that is indigo gabbro. We'll also go ahead with Pneumite. This is highly protective, wonderful at protecting your spiritual items, like your tarot cards and things like that. And if you see, it's this black with like these flashes of gold. This is the way that it works in helping you go through those deeper parts of yourself and your personal healing, while finding those moments of spiritual enlightenment and lessons and the presence of spirit when you're in those deep moments. And that's what this gold is meant to reflect. So we'll go ahead and put Pneumite there. Pneumite is available in my crystal shop, learnreikiphiladelphia.com. Those are actually from my shop, as were the indigo gabbro that I showed you earlier. Lepidolite helps with discerning whether to stay or go, and it's wonderful for understanding the emotions, like the root of them, and also like helping us to move through them. It's a big stabilizer too. Lepidolite is lithium mica, and it is used as a prescription in the West, has been used as a prescription for mental health since the 1940s. The ancient Greeks worked with it, but as such, I definitely don't recommend that you do a direct water gem elixir with this. I don't recommend that with any stone, but not so much this. It has really good like ingestion impact, everyone vastly differently. As a stone to carry with you, that can be helpful no matter what. So that is lepidolite. And also this is some amazonite in the same specimen. Amazonite is wonderful for self-care, especially in those of us who tend not to think about ourselves quite enough. Also very helpful for the spine and spinal nerves. So that is amazonite. Amazonite and lepidolite together. Pink tourmaline helps with any kind of GYN issues, gynecologic stuff. It helps with mother-baby bonding. It also helps with nerve pain as well as migraines, and with breaking down a negative self-image so that you can start to rebuild the way that you relate to yourself. Also thought to be helpful for spinal injuries, and in general, hormone support for anyone regardless of gender. So that is pink tourmaline, and I'm going to put that on top of the moonstone. I'll just put 2 on that one. There we go. And epidote is helpful for illness and injury. Wonderful for the brain, specifically things around Parkinson's and things like it. Absolutely helpful for reprogramming negative self-talk. If you talk down to yourself, this is a great stone to kind of work through that and shift how you speak to yourself. Great for the nervous system and helps us to connect with the fairy realm. So that is epidote. Go. Might have to, yep, there we go. Ta-da. Wonderful. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Blue Sky. I love the way you guys support each other. It's really just super beautiful. Hey, did Vincent come in here? Yeah. Sybil White, welcome. Hello from Philadelphia. Hello in Texas. Recovering from RSV, absolutely. Catherine, I hope you're well. Sybil, we will absolutely get to your request. I'm just going down the whole list, but I absolutely will get to it. Vincent, I hope you are doing well. Lots of love to you and Cora Carr. PGYX, I hope you're doing well. I will absolutely get to your request. And keep them coming, y'all. Gail K, it's good to see you again. Okay, so I'm going to keep on going. Let me get some of Chris's requests. Oh, I already got some of yours, which is great. Let's bring in that carnelian. Green aventurine. Citrine. Let's start there. Citrine is superb for calling in financial abundance. This helps call in the money, and it has been used for that for quite some time. It's also helpful for making the best of the financial resources that you have now, and for nausea, morning sickness, fibromyalgia, as well as addictions and compulsions. This is also a stone that can help you with making, balancing the logical and intuitive parts of your mind as well, to help with really balanced decision making throughout the day. So that is citrine. Next is green aventurine, which really kind of helps set the stage for orange sunstone. Aventurine helps with kind of expanding our vision of what we can do. When we think like, oh, I can't do that. This is a stone that helps you to see beyond like the limiting self-beliefs in a sense. It also helps with seeing your soul potential broaden considerably. Helps with heart rhythms, eye problems, allergies, and fertility, as well as learning, especially if you're stuck in the I can't learn this kind of place. Okay, let's see. I might just slide these back. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so that's green aventurine. Next is carnelian, which is the ultimate stone of relationships and the sacral chakra. This is how we relate to everyone and everything around us and outside of ourselves. And that's everyone, but especially romantic relationships, sexuality, sexual function, fertility. Wonderful on the physical level for healing wounds as well as colds and allergies. And it's thought to really help with manifesting a romantic partner, twin flame, soulmate, that kind of a relationship. The sacral chakra also governs creativity, and this is a superb stone for creativity. So let's go ahead and bring that in. And Herkimer diamond, which is a type of quartz that's formed in the ground in the Herkimer, New York region of the US. This stone helps with manifesting, with connecting to spirit, with intuition, also helpful with metabolism. This one helps to balance and harmonize discordant energies, and also helps us to be in the present moment, which I think is the best place to be when we're manifesting. It's also a powerful relaxation stone. So that is Herkimer. And let's get some emerald and lapis. And then I'll keep coming back to your request. So emerald is helpful for the lungs, the upper respiratory system, everything about breathing. So this will actually help with getting over the RSV that I saw. This will be one of the stones that'll help with that. Actually, too, rhodonite is good for lungs too. So this is raw emerald. Also helpful for healing skin and tissue, for restoring confidence about our appearance, especially if it's something that you've been teased about or picked on in the past. There we go. And also for like reigniting our sense of passion in life. So if you feel kind of like blah, like you kind of lost your zest for things, emerald can be very helpful. Lapis is great for pain and inflammation, so it supports a couple of the other stones we had there. Also great for integrity in general. Open, honest communication, completing tasks, meeting commitments. Wonderful for career improvement too, so definitely looking at grace for that. And it helps with things like disorganization. For the physical body, it can be helpful for the ears, whether it's hearing loss or balance related. This can be a really helpful stone. So that is lapis lazuli. There we go. Wonderful. And I will definitely come back to the rest of your requests too. Violet integration, clarity, and inner peace. Awesome. What stone to help with learning, Gail? Aventurine and howlite. Green aventurine and howlite can help with learning. Yeah, both of those can help. Also, to some extent, rutilated quartz, it can help the mind to focus. So I hope that that helps. And clarity and inner peace. So the first stone that popped out for me when I read clarity was celestite, which can also help with pain to some extent. Celestite is really helpful for connecting with our angels, for discernment, and for all types of intuitive guidance. Also wonderful for, in general, connecting to your higher wisdom and, yeah, really getting through to the clarity of things. Wonderful for physical pain in that it tends to shift our awareness from our physical body to our spirit body. So it won't so much change the pain that you're in, but you won't be as aware of it, if that makes sense. Hey there, Gertie. And inner peace, let's bring in some snowflake obsidian. Hi, you want to come up? You want to say hi? Come on up. Yeah. We got a little Gertie. Look at that. Oh, the Gertie. Oh, the Gertie girl. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, the cuteness. Oh, the cuteness, you has it. Yes, you do. Okay. Yes, you do. Thank you for visiting, gracing us with your presence. So Snowflake Obsidian helps with, also with shadow healing, but particularly with reorganizing patterns around, reorganizing patterns that we have that are holding us back. It's helpful for processing feelings around guilt as well as overstimulation, and helpful for the general mind, body, spirit balance and inner peace. Inner peace and in general, just like a sense of repose and balance overall. Wonderful for finding hope after loss, and it's also a really helpful stone when it comes to things like finding hope after you've had that loss. Oop, you're stuck. You're stuck in my clothes, or your claw's stuck. That's okay. Now you're unstuck. There we go. Awesome. I hope that helps, Violet Integration, and I hope you're well. You missed me today. Aw. Okay. And awesome, awesome, awesome. Lila Ray, easing stress and anxiety for both of your sons. Absolutely. Stress and anxiety. My favorite anxiety stone is green calcite. This helps with relieving the stress and anxiety itself. Hey, share my hands. Share me. Share me. And also with just bringing in a sense of calm. But this is a stone that also can help with unwinding that the physical tension that we hold in our bodies when we are stressed. So it can help in both ways. But yeah, we'll bring this in. Whoop. Also helps with a nervous heart in general. So let's go ahead and put that there and there. And another stone I'll bring in is shungite. This is one that really powerfully helps to move out stress. So it really moves out that stress. It takes emotional pain and energy blocks and really busts through them and helps you release them too. This can help with physical recovery after illness and injury, and also great with just clearing our energy field in general. It's also a superb and powerful stone when it comes to, you keep getting stuck. When it comes to anyone who's very sensitive to electromagnetic fields. Yeah, share me. There you go. Now you're happy. She's like a little baby. She's like a little toddler. She doesn't want me when I first come in the door, but then later it's like, love me. I hope that helps for your sons, and all the best to them and you. Yeah, the alignment is showing already is right. Absolutely. Letting go of fear of failure and trust for Fiat Luna. We can definitely bring that in. Fear of failure and trust. And Fiat Luna was instrumental in helping take care of the kitties before I fostered them, and then foster failed them and kept them. So thank you, Fiat Luna. A couple stones jumped out for me for this. So the first one was mahogany obsidian, with helping to let go of like fear of failure and things like that, and also perfectionism, like the kind of perfectionism that keeps us from moving forward. Like, am I going to be good enough? And it also helps us to let go of the need for approval. So if you feel like you need validation in order to move forward, this is a great stone. It's also helpful for carpal tunnel and for vitality, strength, meeting goals for sure. So it's really supportive in that regard. And also for healing the skin, teeth, and gums. So that is mahogany obsidian. Oh, you're hugging me. Yes, you are so cute. Yes, you are so cute. Everyone knows. Everyone knows you're cute. Okay. Larimer is next, and I'm wearing Larimer again. So Larimer helps with spiritual purpose and in your own unique way. So as you blaze your own trail, this is one that reminds you, like, yeah, it's going to feel like you're walking all alone, because this isn't a path that was paved by anyone else. You will be the one walking it alone, and it gives you a lot of confidence there. It also helps with separating the ego from the self and helps you to really innovate along your path. So that is Larimer. So that can be really, really helpful. So let's go ahead and bring in some Larimer right here and right here. Next, we'll bring in picture jasper. I think this is going to help a few of the things I've seen in the themes. We find that this is true every time, that we, as much as our different scenarios might be wildly different, the themes that are belying all of our different scenarios are very, very similar. Oh, somebody likes picture jasper. So this is picture jasper. This helps us with envisioning the future in a really positive way. It's wonderful for new ventures and new adventures, seeing the positivity in the future. It's wonderful for brainstorming and for kind of keeping positive when you're not sure what's next. Great for travel, especially if you're experiencing new cultures and just big picture thinking in general. Also goes by desert jasper, and it's thought to be very, very helpful for the kidneys on a physical level. So go ahead and bring in picture jasper, aka desert jasper. There we go. There we go. Oop, are you tired of me? Are you tired of me? Okay, you want to see everybody one last time before you hop down? The little monster. All right, go be a good girl. And that's Gertie. Okay. I feel like that will help, and all the best to you, Fjord Luna. Welcome in, Mia. Awesome. I will happily support that. Christina's journey. Good to see you. Samantha, wonderful to see you. Jenny, I hope you're well. I hope your aunt is well. Allison, I hope you're doing well. And let me just keep on going. Patty's trying to focus on the stressed back to blessed turnaround. The focusing and harnessing energy to steer it in the ways and places you need it to be. I'm even having challenges with your car steering because it seems like it's hard to like focus. It totally makes sense. I will bring in as many as I can of your stones too. Fortunately, I haven't unpacked the opal. Let's bring in red tiger eye fuchsite. Red tiger eye is very protective, spiritually and in the mundane. If you're dealing with, or if you know someone who's dealing with like bullying, being picked on, gaslighted, triangulated, that kind of thing, superb red tiger eye. Also helps with calling on financial abundance in a hurry. So we'll bring that in. So that's red tiger eye. Next is fuchsite, which helps to bring joy, fun, and self-care. Very powerful healing stone for inner child work. Also helpful for spinal alignment and carpal tunnel. So that is fuchsite. Might put this out here. We got celestite. Let's grab some septarian, some fluorite. So fluorite helps with finding order in chaos, and it brings in quite a bit of relaxation and calm. So that is fluorite, especially helpful for like coming back to harmony after something really chaotic, like a move or childbirth or anything like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in that fluorite. Septarian is wonderful for the muscles, whether it's pain or spasms, and also helpful for healing really tough to heal wounds in the skin. Wonderful too for shadow work, deep emotional healing, finding the underlying cause of the behavior, the habit, what have you, as well as really even being vulnerable in our times of personal healing. Helps to support the solar plexus and even help us with our sense of personal identity. So I'm going to put that here and here. That's septarian. Crazy lace. Hi, you back again? Are you back again? Yeah. Let's do crazy lace. Let's do some dragon's blood. Yeah. Oh, I have a Hattie. A Hattie now. So we have the other kitty. Dragon's blood. So dragon's blood actually has some epidote in it. This is helpful for skin, hair, nails, nervous system, and the immune system, as well as the thyroid. But when it comes to the emotional system, this can help with grief and loss. It helps to keep us from getting into that place of self-pity and wallowing while we're moving through that grief. Also very, very helpful for being patient with yourself and learning from your mistakes. So we will bring in Dragon's Blood or Dragon Stone. It goes by both. Next is Crazy Lace Agate, which is great for phobias and for courage, great for balance and for heart and solar plexus, both of them. It has a lot of confidence and protection while also supporting any connection to spiders, whether you have a spider phobia or you have like an animal guide who is a spider. This is one that also helps the skin, eyes, and speech on the physical level. So that is Crazy Lace Agate. And we've got Amazonite in there, Aquamarine, and Blue Apatite. Blue Apatite is another one that's helpful for like inner peace. If anyone has any intentions on weight loss, this is a great stone, but it's also helpful in general just for our connection to food and our relationship with it and bringing it to a more positive place, whatever that looks like for us. So if your goal is weight loss, weight gain, or just a shift in diet, this can be really helpful. Also wonderful for courage on your soul's path while also illuminating the way. So it'll also be helpful for Fjord Luna. Wonderful for strengthening your auric field so that you don't take on the negative energies around you quite so easily. And also helpful for harmony and peace in general. Just wonderful for that. So we will bring in Blue Apatite. There we go. There we go. Aquamarine, wonderful for all of the fluids through the body. Also helps with forgiveness as well as deflecting really immature and kind of low vibe behavior, like everything from pettiness to taking out aggressions on someone that you just feel like you can take those aggressions out on even though they're not the one that caused it. We like to jokingly call it the anti-Karen stone, but it's also helpful for just bringing about a sense of justice, like may justice prevail kind of feeling. So let's go ahead and bring some of this in. Let's bring in a piece right here at the top. So that is Aquamarine. And I got a bunch of the other ones. I'll do my best to bring in the rest too. And thank you for being here, Patty. Always appreciate you very much. You and Key. Jennifer Vatsa. Black Tourmaline, Kunzite, Moonstone. I'll do my best to find my Kunzite. I just moved it. But Black Tourmaline. Black Tourmaline helps to repel negative energy and keep it at bay. This is one that you can put around your home, in your office, carry it around with you. It really does kind of like keep things out of your energy field and even kind of keep some people away that you maybe don't need to deal with. We're going to go ahead and place that right behind the shungite. And that is Black Tourmaline. And Bev Tom, courage. You need to face your fears, decisions, people with discernment, wisdom, grace, humility, and confidence. Absolutely. Hey, Christina. Hope you're doing well. So let me get back to the courage to face your fears. definitely for courage and facing fears. Facing fears is definitely apatite and sunstone. Sunstone brings courage. You know what else brings courage? And we have some courage stones in there already. Things like yellow calcite. Oh, there were some good ones that had courage in there too. But I'm going to bring in some garnet, which was also requested by Chris. Garnet helps with courage, creativity. I did see a request for organization. I believe it was Goddess of Four, so this is for you. But yeah, this helps a lot of us. This is great for creativity, practicality, kind of all of that organized mind kind of thing. Definitely for organizing, but definitely for courage. Finding new ways to do old things, finding the best way to use your time as well, and finding balance in and strength in times of great change. So that is garnet. This is a decidedly Capricorn vibe, and it makes sense as it is January's birthstone. Decisions. Hang on. I sneezed so loud I scared Hattie off my lap. Sorry, Bubba. Yeah, so Goddess of Four, decluttering, that'll help, as well as the lapis will help. And we'll also bring in confidence. Definitely the yellow calcite's going to be really helpful. Wisdom, grace, humility, and handling people with that. A way to kind of communicate that stuff and to feel supported and protected at the same time is actually blue tiger eye. This is a good stone for teachers as well. This is great for calm and easing stress, but also bold communication, speaking your truth. And this is just like gold tiger eye, but blue. This is writing, communicating in any particular way, even public speaking, but when it comes to saying things that are true that might not be convenient for others. So it protects truth tellers. It's like a facts over feelings kind of stone. But yeah, this sounds like it can really help you with like the wisdom, humility, grace, but also like getting it through. So that's blue tiger eye. Very empowering stone. And I'm also going to bring in blue lace agate. This helps us to say things that are really difficult to say, emotionally speaking, but also it can help with softening those words as other people hear them. So this can help with the kind of humility and being gentle when you have to say something that maybe people aren't going to be comfortable hearing. Also helpful for just tension headaches, soothing the throat, skin allergies, as well as arthritis and fractures. So that is blue lace agate. So they're both very powerful stones of the throat chakra, but in very different ways. One is very light and airy healing, and the other is very deep grounding healing. So we'll do that there. So I hope that that helps, Bev. And yeah, definitely facing fears is a huge theme tonight, I'm sensing. So I'm going to put this in for all of us. Red jasper helps with empowerment, fighting injustice, grounding, feeling safe and secure. This helps with things like grounding the root, feeling emotionally supported, even when we're kind of not. Psychic and spiritual protection, as well as helping to support emotional well-being when we're sick or in a convalescent kind of situation for quite a long period of time. Also thought to be helpful for things like depressed mood in general. And it's another one that's thought to have a connection with fertility, but it's a very empowering stone of the root chakra. So this can help you to feel a lot more supported And I hope that that helps a lot of us. I think that that'll support. So thanks, Bev. It's good to see you. Goddess of Four, healing intentions, pain, more energy, decluttering, home, and fast money. So we got fast money with the red tiger eye. Pain, we have howlite, celestite, and malachite. Oh, who's coming up now? Is it a Hattie? Did you forgive me for sneezing? I hope so. And more energy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... Oh, we're making air biscuits. That's so cute. And this is rutilated quartz, which was also requested by Chris. Rutilated quartz helps with generating energy and also a lot of focus, which is another theme I'm seeing for a lot of us. This helps to focus energy where it's most needed. So this has long been a sort of a gift for folks that have cancer. The intention being, I hope all of these treatments you're getting are going all to the place that needs it most, and I hope that you have lots of energy. It also helps with focusing the mind, staying focused on the mind, so this will be helpful. Let's see, where can we place this? Let's put this one here and here. So that's rutilated quartz. That'll help. Fast money, let's just do money in general. We have one more money stone, and that's pyrite. This is very protective, but also helps us with intuition. It's wonderful for the lungs, the brain, and memory, and very much helpful for helping the body make the most of a Reiki session. But yeah, it's fool's gold, and we like to think that it brings in the real stuff. So that is pyrite. Pyrite naturally forms in these beautiful squares. So there we are. So all the best to you, Goddess of Four. Good to see you. What is a stone for stress and fear for Gail? Stress and fear, I would say fear, a big one is red jasper. It helps with both. Also, shungite, that one helps with stress in a big way, as does fluorite and green calcite. For fears, definitely malachite, sunstone, red jasper, and there's definitely a couple more. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. A lot of times the intuitive stones can help with fear, particularly like angelite and celestite. Also for discernment, like what's fear, what's like trying to discern all those can be celestite. Like what's my intuition versus what's like emotional baggage from the past making me feel this fear. If you're having a hard time telling which it is, celestite can help. I hope that helps. Let me know if you need more clarity. Smoky quartz, angelite, celestite, selenite, rose quartz. Gotcha. So let's do smoky, angelite, smoky, angelite, celestite, selenite. We've got celestite, selenite, rose quartz. So rose quartz helps the heart chakra. It helps with kind of being conditioned to vibrate more in alignment with unconditional love, which makes it a lot easier for us to let go of what no longer serves. That is rose quartz. And to save on space, I'm going to go ahead and put it under septarian. And what a good balance those two are. So there's septarian on top of the rose quartz. I always have selenite just south of the grid. I have a big bar of it there. Selenite helps with connection to our spirit guides and helpers and reflects nothing but pure white light. So it is great for clearing your energy or even putting items on them to clear the energy. If you're one of those folks that's like, I want to clear my stones, but I don't know how, which one can I put in water and which one do I do this? Which ones are not for sunlight? Put them on some selenite. for a few hours and it'll clear them, and continue doing that. But do not put selenite in water. So we'll put this in here for now. Smoky quartz is very protective. It's been used since the Middle Ages to protect property from theft, and it helps to clear the energy field. It's great for transmuting energy, and it's another stone for calming worry, which definitely seems like a theme tonight. Great for breaking up energy blockages too. Smoky quartz can come in this like almost clear, all the way down to like a almost black kind of color, and all in between. Oops, just dropping extras here. Hey, there we go. Whoop. Yeah, smoky quartz is a very potent and loving healer. There we go. There we go. Angelite is, as the name would suggest, helps us to connect with our angels and our spirit guides. It helps you to feel connected to source, helps you to feel your angels around you if you just need that support. This is great, but it also helps with that connection if you're doing any kind of energy work or meditation work in that way. Helps with a lot of protection, like high-level spiritual protection, and also enhances your experience during sound healing. So let's go ahead and place this here. There we go. So that's Angelite. And thank you for being here, Goddess of Four. Lots of love to you. And selenites, or celestite is in there. PGX or PGYX. Pain relief and healing of shoulder, neck pain, spine, and improvement of energy level, fatigue, and goal formation and achievement. Gotcha. So pain relief and healing of shoulder, neck, and spine. We have Amazonite in here, as well as howlite, malachite, and howlite, malachite, and celestite. So you're good. So we got you covered. Energy level for fatigue, rutilated quartz is really good for that. And for goal formation and achievement, definitely completing goals is mahogany obsidian, but I'm also going to bring in bumblebee jasper. This helps with feeling like you want to get the work done and get the things done, and really helps with motivation. This is also a good one for confidence, which is another theme tonight. Collaborative group work or working alone. Also great for physical energy and mental focus. So this supports a lot of you. Helps with decision making, which is something I've seen tonight, as well as balance of yin and yang in the body for physical health, and empowers manifestations too. So that is bumblebee jasper, which has quite a bit of sulfur as well as arsenic. So be very careful with this one. So that is bumblebee jasper. So let's put that here. Good to see you, PGYX. Welcome in. And everybody that's new, absolutely welcome in. Everybody, reminder to the whole YouTuber click the like button thing. But those of you who are new, I'm here 5 times a week, same days, same time, every week. So you're always welcome here. My next stream is tomorrow, Wednesday at 4 p.m. East Coast, US. And so, yep, good for you. And Catherine, you can't stay because you have to work, but wanted to request something for throat, energy, and creativity. Throat, we got you covered with emerald, blue lace agate, and energy, we have bumblebee jasper, rutilated quartz, and creativity we have covered with carnelian. Cool. Let's see. A crystal for supporting a new romantic relationship, carnelian for sure. Carnelian for sure. Sybil, you wanted something for sore throat. Definitely blue lace agate is the best one for a sore throat. And for recovering from RSV, definitely emerald, as I mentioned before, as well as rhodonite. And Let's bring in some green kyanite. This helps the throat, chest, and lungs, as well as asthma. This is one that, when there were really bad waves of COVID going around, folks commented that this was very helpful. Green kyanite. Also helpful for balancing spirituality with the mundane everyday life, wisdom through intuition, connection with plants and nature, and just in general, a really nice spiritual yet physical stone, but great for upper respiratory everything. So that is green kyanite. So we'll go ahead and we'll place this here and here. And all the best on you getting better, hun. RSV is no joke. Yeah, get better. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of overlapping themes, as there always are, but oof. Oh no, Sam, you were in a car accident. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of fatigue too. I felt that this weekend. This Saturday, I got up, I was getting stuff done. My friend was supposed to come over and she's like, I just can't. I need to go back to bed. And so she did. And then an hour later, I'm like, I can't keep my eyes open. And I slept half the day. I never do that. I'm not a napper. So it's been a lot of us are really just drained. Kanta. Continued development of intuitive abilities, growth of your channel, success. Oh, definitely go ahead and follow Kanta's channel. Success with work on the book and resources for work at and home. Ah, gotcha. So let's do intuitive abilities. We've got a lot of good intuitive stones. Let's see if we've got any others. Yeah, let's bring this one in. This covers a couple of things. So we've got a ton of intuitive stones, which I covered as we went through them, but especially Herkimer, Chevron Amethyst, Herkimer, Chevron, Pyrite, Sapphire. Really big, and Angelite and Celestite. This is Prenite. This helps to facilitate spiritual teaching and learning, and also helps with stopping a wandering mind when you're trying to focus, especially if it's during like meditation or spiritual work. Really helpful for lucid dreaming, prophecy, divination, so all of the intuitive stuff. It also helps the kidneys, the bladder, and anemia. Wonderful for, sorry, there's a helicopter going by. There we go. It's the worst is gone by. This is also great for refusing any unfair demands too. So Prenite can be really helpful. Let's go ahead and put one here and one. No, let's put one here and one here. So that's Prenite. Growth of your channel too. Definitely orange sunstone is what I would have grabbed, and that's there. Success with work on the new book for writing, blue tiger eye for sure. So I think we're good. So all the best to you, Kanta, for sure. There's so much synchronicity tonight. Patty, you are so super right. But yes, Gail, you asked what stone would help with learning, and I answered it earlier, but if it's spiritual learning, definitely Prenite too. Allison, grief and regret. Oh, it's your best friend in heaven's 29th birthday today. I'm so sorry. Love to send some energy to her. Oh, my apartment's treating me and the kitties well. I hope yours is too, for you and your kitties. Grief and regret. Let's do jet. Jet is a type of fossilized wood that was fossilized very quickly through usually volcanic nature. It's incredibly high heat that transforms this so quickly. It helps with grief and loss, including really quick grief and loss, like a quick transition kind of thing. Helpful for hospice, protection against like the evil eye kind of thing and anything paranormal, as well as for supporting anyone that works or is supporting anyone that's in the hospice type transition, whether they're animal or human. So this is very helpful. But yeah, this helps with grief, and this can help with the regret side of grief too. So let's bring in a big old piece right here. Dragon's blood rather, also very helpful for things like patience with yourself, forgiving yourself, that kind of thing. So I'll put that, and that's good for grief too. So both of those together, lots of love to you. Sam, oh, your apartment has mice, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Depression and anxiety, definitely malachite, but let's see what else we have. Let's bring in some aqua aura. This is a great one for depression, and this is, I mean, I'm not one to say use crystals and Reiki instead of anything else, especially things that are as big as like depression. I take antidepressants and I do the Reiki and the meditation. I do all the things. But this one also helps. Aqua aura is a stone that's actually started its life as clear crystal, and it was put through a man-made process actually using gold that turned it blue, and it's very helpful for things like depression. So I'm going to bring this in for you. So I hope that that helps. Lots of love to you and doggo. Jenny feeling drained and worn out. A lot's been happening. You need to take care of yourself so that you can get through and process everything. Drained, worn out. Definitely red tiger eye for sure. I'm going to bring in some bloodstone, and I know that Patty also requested this. So bloodstone, which also goes by heliotrope, this helps to lift despair and bring in a lot of emotional stamina when you're going through difficult times. It's it helps the heart and the root chakra simultaneously. It helps to relieve a lot of self-doubt. It quiets a rambling mind, and it can bring a lot of like I usually think of it as like an emotional stuff hits the fan stone. But yeah, it can really lift despair and help you to sort of replenish yourself emotionally. So that is bloodstone or heliotrope. So let's bring that in. And I'm going to get in as many as I can before we have to transition into the Reiki. Okay, lots of love to you, Jenny. All the best. Peace and harmony with your family for you and your dog. Mia. New friendships, social connections that feel emotionally safe. Honey calcite for sure. And let's bring in some leopard skin jasper for Samantha's dog. Leopard skin jasper helps with everything animal related. Connection to our animal guides and guardians, and with healing our animals. Also helps with anything impacting the skin, as well as coordination and balance, and also helps with attracting a soulmate. So we'll bring this guy in. I love leopard skin jasper. Okay. And honey calcite helps with attracting the best people for you right now. Like the best, if you're looking to attract people into your life, this helps bring in the best ones. Like it's like tailor-made for your request, actually. It's great for optimism in difficult times. And it's wonderful for the solar plexus, which is your center of self, and your sacral, which is your center of relationships and finding that balance. So this will definitely help call in the right folks. I'm going to go ahead and put that in right behind the yellow calcites. And there we go. And more enjoyment in life is definitely fuchsite, for sure. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And empath and medium protection. Lots of empath stones. We have black tourmaline, shungite, and angelite. Fatigue we got covered with rutilated and bumblebee for sure. Throat chakra for speaking up for yourself and not people pleasing, absolutely blue tiger eye. Also prehnite and red jasper are really helpful for that, as well as boundaries like yellow calcite for sure, and sapphire for sure too. Definitely this time of year is auspicious for new beginnings and life changes. I couldn't agree more. It's right around Jewish New Year, and yeah. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think I got everybody's requests. Oh, hey. Look at that. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with me. Okay, we're going to transition into the Reiki thing. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. I got to everyone's request. I appreciate your patience. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to do the thing where I briefly explain what Reiki is, a little bit of how it works, and how to make the most of your session. And while I do that, you can help to raise the energy of the space that you are in, as well as the space that we're sharing together, by simply going ahead into the chat, hitting that like button if you haven't already, and share anything that you're grateful for, anything at all. If you're already cozy and you don't want to reach for the phone, that's fine. Go ahead, take a deep breath, and just think of all the things that you're grateful for. That is the most powerful way to shift the energy of where you're at. After I explain all about what Reiki is and how it works, we're going to transition into the Reiki healing. I will send Reiki healing to you all for 25 minutes. So if you need to go use the loo, now is a great time as well. So thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It's always an honor and a pleasure. As I mentioned at the top of the stream, my name's Danielle Stimpson. I'm the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. And if you want to learn more about my live online Reiki certification classes, if you want to schedule a one-on-one distance healing or tarot reading, or if you want to shop my Reiki charged crystals, head on over to learnreikiphiladelphia.com. If you want to sign up for my email newsletter, or just keep an eye on the community tab. There will definitely be a big sale coming up this week. The kind of sale that never happens because I'm celebrating 15 years of teaching Usui Reiki. You can sign up for my email newsletter at the link in the description. So what is Usui Reiki? Well, Reiki is more or less a catch-all term for energy healing in the West. And specifically, Usui Reiki is one particular method created by Mikao Usui in the early 1920s in Japan. This was a really difficult time in Japan's history. And teaching anything spiritual, you needed to make it really clear that it was not religious. So this is a very deeply spiritual method of connecting with energy healing, yet at the same time it is completely secular, which is why we in the West love it so much. It's so accessible to all of us. As far as what energy is, the concept that is the best way to kind of understand what's at the foundation of Usui's practice is to look at Shintoism, the indigenous spirituality of Japan, in which everyone and everything has a soul, and all of those souls are interconnected and inextricably linked. And that spirit, in this case, however you define it, would be providing that life-supporting energy that flows through all of us, everywhere, all the time, supporting our individual mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, allowing those parts of ourselves to come into the best healing balance that we can in any given moment, whether or not we realize that energy is there. Reiki translates to spiritually guided soul energy. Essentially, what I'll be doing tonight is connecting to that energy source that is already a part of you and me and everyone and everything, and directing more of it to you whenever and wherever you happen to be watching this. More on the whenever in a moment. So during this session, you may feel some physical sensations, emotions may rise up or get released. Mentally, you may be able to kind of connect and hear your subconscious. Spiritually, you may get some clarity or some intuitions. You may also have a really lovely nap, and wouldn't that be lovely? But it's probably going to be a combination of all of the above in the perfect balance for you in this moment. During the session, you don't have to focus on anything. You don't need to clear your mind or keep your mind quiet, though you can if you want to. But I generally suggest that you find a place to sit or lie down that feels comfortable. Close your eyes and just relax as best you can. And if you want to get into the session a little bit deeper, or if you get distracted, just take a deep breath in and out, and you'll gently kind of sink back into the session. If you'd like to move around, you certainly can. You can do some yoga or some stretches if you want. You can journal or play some music. Really, this time is for you to enjoy any way that you like. During the session, I will turn the lights down. You'll notice that they'll move slowly and gently from one color to the next. At no point will they flash or strobe, and I'll turn the music up. If you enjoy the music that I'm playing, definitely check out the link at the bottom of the description for our musical creator. Her channel is beautiful. As far as how this gets to you in the future, yeah, any of you that are here live, if you ever feel like you need a Reiki session and I'm not here live, go ahead into our past healing playlist and you can pick any past healing that resonates with you. You can even zip ahead to the Reiki portion if you'd like and just enjoy. Reiki is not bound to the limits of this dimension like we are. We can only be in one place at one time. Reiki is everywhere all the time. So anytime that you're finding this video or anytime that you find another video of mine, the healing is there for you to enjoy in that moment as many times as you'd like. So during the session, just be. And it will be there for you. You don't have to show up in any particular way. Just show up and the Reiki will meet you there. During the session, I'll just be sending. And at the end of the 25 minutes, you'll hear my voice come back in. I'll encourage you to take a deep breath, come back to your body. And at that point, I'll be able to re-engage with chat and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions or hear any of your experiences. And of course, if you are watching this after time or you think about questions later, go ahead and reach out to me through my website, learnreikiphiladelphia.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions there. And you can also leave a comment if you feel inclined to do so. So thank you so much for being here. Let's go on ahead and get into the healing. Ooh, pretty. Pretty good job, everybody. Look at what we all did. Fantastic, everybody. Let's do that so we get them in there. Oh man, that looks really good. Good job, everybody. So proud of us. Look at us go. I am grateful for all of you and thank you. So everybody go ahead, get as cozy as you want to be. I'm going to start sending that Reiki and I will see you all in 25 minutes. I invite you now to slowly come back to your body. If you'd like, you can gently move or bend, wiggle your fingers and toes. Thank you so much for being here with me this evening. It's always an honor and a privilege to share this healing with all of you. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. Hattie is upset that I woke her. Yes, little Hattie. Yes, go back to sleep. And my next stream is tomorrow at 4 p.m. East Coast US time. And I'm here 5 times a week, same days, same times every week, so you can make this part of your regular routine. Definitely hit the like button if you found this helpful. Subscribe if you'd like to come back. And know that even if I'm not live, you can enjoy the healings on our past healing playlist anytime. You're welcome, Jen, Joanna, and Catherine. You're welcome, Christina. Good to see you. I hope you're well. And of course, if you want to learn more about my classes, or if you want to schedule a one-on-one distance session or tarot reading, learnreikiphiladelphia.com, and there is going to be a big sale coming up for the 15-year anniversary of my teaching Reiki. You can sign up to learn about that at the link in the description for my email newsletter. I'll announce it here too. You're welcome, Sam. All the best to you and your dog. I definitely know some tricks to deal with mice and to clear them out. I've had to do it in lots of apartments. So let me know. Definitely, if you need help, let me know. The sale will start as soon as tomorrow, Jen. But definitely do yours. Like, Jen also has a sale going on, I think. You can learn about Jen's store by just type into Google Belladonna Botanicals. Okay, I'll message you, Jen. I'll definitely message you. Thank you. And thank you for your support, and thank you for everything. I hope things are going well. I hope those boxes are getting packed and moved and are being helpful. Okay, cool. Jen has moving sales. Jen's moving house and business. Awesome. Lots of love to you. Aw, Kitty is asleep. Well, I'm going to go ahead. Okay, definitely. You want to get a tarot reading if it extends to that? Yes, it will. You're so welcome for the boxes, and thank you for the cat condo. That was a good swap. I'm glad they were helpful. Way to reuse, everybody. Way to reuse. Vincent. Oh, thank you. Yes, so many synchronicities tonight, right? Lots of love to everyone. All of our scenarios might be, like, the specifics might be radically different, but we are all in this stuff together, aren't we? And the cling film helped to wrap all your darn crystal bins. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad it got its use. That was $3.50 at Walmart. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and bring this session to a close. Bring the stream to a close with an abundance of gratitude as I have a kitty that is like demanding my attention. As if the entire living room was not completely filled with cat toys right now. The living room, bathroom, and half the kitchen are filled with cat toys right now. Oh yeah, the plastic cling wrap stuff was the idea of my friend Janie, who is a jeweler. And she recently, she moved off of Jewelers Row into her storage and then moved her apartment and then moved her apartment and her business. And yeah, she's like, cling wrap saved the day. And I'm like, I only use it on what it really needed. And it still worked really well. And I'll reuse what I used, but yeah, it worked really well for a lot of stuff. And Vincent knows. Vincent helped me move. Yeah, the acrylic containers are smart. I actually used those plastic bins I showed you from Harbor Freight, the plastic bins, and I just dropped each one into a paper lunch bag, like those, little paper lunch sacks, the old school type. They'd fit perfectly in that, and then I'd wrap them up, and then I stacked them in priority mail, the large priority mail, if it fits it ships boxes. And I didn't write on the boxes so that I can reuse them for shipping to customers. So it was it made me feel better about using plastic where I did, because a lot of it was completely reused. I'll reuse the paper and I'll reuse the boxes. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. I'm so glad you could use it. I used so little of it. I'm so glad you could use it, but it was so handy for what I used it for. Yeah, it's trying to use and reuse and share. I mean, the fact that we were able to double use the boxes is pretty amazing. So, West Philly coming together for the best reasons, always. And speaking of that, in West Philly, if anyone needs a 1940s typewriter table that has these hinged arms that fold down on the side, let me know, because I don't have room for it, and it's sturdy. It's steel. So if anyone wants it, let me know. You can come grab it. It definitely has seen better days, but it is sturdy. Makes a great microwave cart. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. It's always an honor that you spend some time with me. So have a beautiful day. I hope to see you again soon. Take care, and bye for now.